Hello, world. Hello, friends. Collective. Okay, well, I was trying to make some macaroons. And, it started actually, I was on a walk. I went on a beautiful walk to the cemetery. And on the way back, I haven't thought about this show. This is some real Canadiana. Any Americans in Canada land? Oh, late 80s, early 90s, we had this kind of nightmare show called The Polka Dot Door. So I haven't thought about this in a while, but as I was walking along, getting some vitamin D, feeling myself, I started to hear the intro of like, the polka dot door, the polka dot door, see you soon at the polka dot door with songs and stories and so much more. Boop a doop a doop doop at the polka dot door. Anyway, Canada had some great shows. Like Road to Avonlea, The Raccoons, even the Big Friendly Giant, Rusty Rooster. I digress. Okay, so the polka dot door, and I was like trying to figure out where this was going. I was like, hey, what's the message of the polka dot door? And at first I was like, oh, is this like some kind of sweet childhood message? But then when I was thinking about this show, it was just real weird. It was not a favorite of mine, I can tell you right now. Basically, there was a lot of adults on the show, and there was all of these, like, once you went through the polka dot door, there was some weird polka dot monster, whose name I can't remember, and I think there was someone called Humpty. There was basically these dolls, like stuffies, some dolls, and these weirdo adults. Oh, I'm getting hot. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, Dad's getting the passion. Okay. Yeah, so what they were showing me is that kind of less sweet because they were focusing on the communication of the adults with these dolls that clearly don't talk. But what was interesting, because they were showing me like when I play with my son or when my son plays with his stuffies, you have like a couple Barbies or a couple Dodos stuffies, and you're getting them to both talk back and forth. But what made the polka dot door kind of creepy is that you had these kind of like saccharine sweet old adults talking to these dolls, but like no one was talking back. So it was a very much what they showed me. It was like it was a one-sided conversation. That's when I got a real flavor. Put my finger on the pulse, and hate to say it, guys, but it's giving ick. We gotta give ick the flick on this one. It's that devilish energy. Okay, so yeah, and I'm just seeing a real weirdo just sitting in a room having this one-sided conversation, like deep, like, oh, like the kind of thing where you're just like, you want to pull your eyes down a little bit, be like, whoa, man. Oh, geez. Serenity now. Okay. Now, so that's one part of the message, but you know what? Again, we're not going to entertain that kind of energy. Just be mindful. It's for someone. Again, we've had a lot of karmic energy come out. I really tried to, keep a boundary. Because also, like, just get a life. Just moveon.com. Okay, so be mindful of that. But there is a sweetness, because really what they wanted to show me is, so it's very Six of Cups, and what they're showing me is you and your person, and I mentioned this in another video, that even if you haven't met your next truest love yet, perhaps you sense it, but a lot of times if it's a true divine counterpart or an important person, an important relationship, not everyone's going to be like your truest, but it's going to be a very important relationship where it's not going to be terrible, but maybe it's not forever. I digress. But suffice to say, your spirits are usually interacting up above before you guys connect. You've already been connected since the time you were born. You connect in the dream world, you connect on the spirit side when you go to sleep. So what they're showing me, Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. I'm so delighted I get to be privy to this. Hold on, I gotta get comfy. Oh, Jesus. I'm so hot, and it's like also like minus 20 today, Jesus. It was like 20 degrees the other day. Oh, that was the other thing. Okay, temperature. Thank you for reminding me, Spirit. So on my walk, before the or it was right around the polka dot door moment, I was walking down this hill, and I saw the first robin of the season, and it was real fat, real cute, but it looked really stunned. Like so much so that I was like kind of talking to it and getting close, and I was like, hey, little cutie. And it just had this look on its face, like, what the fuck? Because literally, like, 2 days ago, it was summer. We saw it with my allergies. They're going nuts. I had to put on my shorts, tank tops, hot as hell. Oh, today, like, minus 20. So there's something about, I think, the Delulu crew, polka dot door person, talking to inanimate things where it's a one-sided conversation, and they're getting real ratty with that. Oh boy, someone needs some real friends. Anyway, check him, you know, to be like my guy. You might want to consider, I don't know, some assistance. So I suspect whoever this Delulu screw, Cuckoo Manuku, is for you, that when you would have met, there would have been a lot of warmth, like heat, like what seemed like beauty, you know, like a summer day, just delightful. And then in the blink of an eye, like overnight, cold as ice, Canadian frost, like just frosty. So much so, and you were like that little robin where you're just like, you hopped out of your nest where you're like, wait a second, what the fuck just happened? I thought, hello, we were like 18 degrees yesterday, and now we're minus 20, what the fuck? So, okay, so we have that. But going now back to the sweetness. Oh, sorry guys. It's because I'm drinking a hot. Sometimes when I drink hot beverages, when it's not allergies. Oh my god, that's what they're pointing out. Okay, your person, the Six of Cups person that we're connecting to, side note, they're fucking sweet and wholesome like this cup of cocoa that I'm drinking. Very cute. Okay, going back to how you guys are connecting. So they're showing me that it's like both of your inner child, like these little kid versions of you, but when I see it, when they're showing me this image, it's you in real life now. Like you're both adults, but it's the spirit. The spirit is really playful. It's like 2 8 or 9-year-olds. The spirit of that, like it's really sweet. It's really playful. It's really whimsical and just, yeah. So what they're showing me is this person arrives at your house, and this is again more in a dreamlike world. Like they're connecting to you in a world, like it's not in the 3D, but if you're psychic and you might be feeling it, you might even have a dream where you've dreamt this, or all of a sudden you get a kind of a snapshot where you're like, why do I feel like well, you'll see where this goes. So what they're showing me is that this person, it's like we'll just call it a dreamlike state. So in this dreamlike state that is very much like real life, this person knocks on your door and you answer it like you would in real life, and you're really shocked because this person, I don't think you guys have met yet, but they're at your front door. And yes, one would say that could be very alarming, and I would not try that approach as seen with Delulu Screw. But for the sake of this is a very like sweet, dreamlike thing. They're connecting to you spiritually. Sorry, all my pressure points today are killing me. Okay, I digress. So they show up and they're just smiling at you. And because at first you're shocked and you're like, and then, but this person is just so like innocent and sweet, and it's really just like a shh. And they hold out their hand for you to take. And you do, and then all of a sudden it's like they've taken you, you're kind of transported to this very like Narnia secret garden. All I know is like the Canadian forests across Canada, but it's like very whimsical, very secret garden. And you're kind of like, this person is holding your hand again. You're not talking. You're not talking. And it's just a lot of smiles, a lot of like eye twinkles, and kind of this like childlike running through the, and this like kind of these paths. Like it just feels very secret garden, where it's not in a like big open, it's kind of like this secret garden, secret, I don't know, magical world of trees and like water. It just reminds me as a kid literally of building forts in the forest, like, you know, when big pine trees are overhanging and then you can kind of crawl underneath and then it opens up inside and it's like a big fort. I don't know. I'm just getting very like tree fort, secret forest fort. Yeah, like magical secret, and it's just like shh, and like big smile, and just like holding your hand, being like, and so no talking, and so you're running, and they get you to this like really again magical spot, and again no talking, and then it's just like and then a big hug. I don't know, so endearing. I can see it. It's so crystal clear in my mind how they're showing it to me, and I just love that it's just this very like, and your little childlike spirit too just loves it. It's very, oh, again, kiss the chef, very delightful, so whimsical. Okay, spirits, what else did you show me? Yeah, you're getting real pesky while I was trying to make some macaroons. So if we're gonna interrupt my macaroon making, because I also want to go out. The sun's gonna be setting soon, and it's just gorgeous out. We're gonna get a snowstorm tomorrow, so I want to go out and enjoy this. Okay. Oh, should we pull some cards on this? Where do we want to go with this? Oh, that's what they wanted me to talk about. Okay, so then they showed me that your person. Now we're back to like real life adult self, even though both of you were adults in this dreamlike state. In real life, this person, they love cooking. They're a really good cook. They love cooking, and they literally have a file of recipes from the internet that they've been saving for the last like few years, where they're just like, they just were like, in their mind, they're like, I know, I mean, they love the recipes for themselves, but in their mind, they were like, I'm saving these recipes because I just know that they're like my future spouse, this person I'm gonna marry, who I clearly, no one's on the radar, but there's a person out there for me that I'm gonna marry, and I have all these beautiful recipes. Like their love language is really like, they just want to cook for you, but they want to, they're not one of those stinky people where it's like no chefs in the kitchen. Like they do want to just cook for you and allow you to just like sit at the island and chat, and like there's music and it's like really nice. But yeah, they love cooking, and they really, they just want to cook for you, and like really good food. But they would be delighted to cook with you. Yeah, I'm seeing real family vibes. So like, yeah, they love cooking. They love cooking for the family. They just, food all day long. They love it. They love it. They love it. It's just a pleasure for them. So they really want to cook for you. Man, I hope we have some real foodies in here, because like I'm kind of salivating. It's like, oh, they're just, yeah, this person's a really good cook. Really good cook. And to be honest, like, anyone who's had someone make a beautiful meal, like nothing is, yeah, it's a real love language. Going back to time too, the effort you put into something to make for someone in the kitchen. Oh, I love it. Yeah, they're really showing me this like kitchen scene. of just like one person kind of sitting at this island on the stool. It's nighttime, and the other person's just kind of finishing up like, the last of the cooking. And there's like, yeah, some like soft jazz or something nice in the background. And yeah, it's old school. It's fucking wholesome. Like this cup of cocoa. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit jacked because I had a phone date with my son. And then I made this cocoa and I've been off sugar. And between the caffeine in this thing and the sugar, ooh, man. And then this beautiful scene, this sweetness, this wholesomeness. Just, I'm like soaring like an eagle right now. So I apologize. I know when it comes to the love messages, I have to learn how to tone it down. But here's the thing. Psychically, and I'm sure if you've tapped into some of my other videos, like I can be even Steven. Love is like a hummingbird vibration or dragonfly. It's I don't know how to describe it as, like, other than it's really high vibration, crystal clear. So when I get these really beautiful love messages, it's like 10,000 engines, like, ready to go. Just beautiful. So I'm sorry. Okay. So yeah, they want to cook. They love food. They really just, yeah, breakfast, any meal. They don't care. Prepping. Oh man, it's beautiful. I hope you guys love food. I hope you love eating, because this person just wants to feed you. And like really good food. This person knows how to cook. Hot. That's sexy. Okay. Next, this person also has like the healing hands of God. They are a natural masseuse. They love, yeah, they're a healer. So they might actually, maybe they are. Maybe your person is a massage therapist or into Reiki. They could be an acupuncturist or do acupressure massage. Yeah, they're really showing, my palms are heating up. I can feel their hands. Like, their sense of touch is incredible. Very, very healing. They know exactly where to go on the body to like, so I just see them just giving you like 2-hour massages from head to toe. And it doesn't even have to be sexy. Like, it can just, it's a love language. They just want to get all the knots and the tension. They just want to make you feel good in a loving way. And yes, it can turn sexy, because we all know what a great massage feels like. When you're feeling that good, it can turn sexy, but it doesn't have to. They're really showing me, again, it's more wholesome. They just love you. They want to make you feel so good. They just want to feed you, make your body feel relaxed, take all that tension out. Beautiful. What else? They're a very fair person. Like, and I feel like both of you are very fair. Everything's really reciprocated. It's very equal, but even they're really showing the cohabitation. So the way that you'll cohabitate together is really nice. I'm sure some of us can relate to, where you've had a partner, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a wife, a husband, and maybe one of you is really clean and the other one's disgusting. Or, you know, one of you does all the things and one of you does fuck all. They just do everything, and both of you do. So it's a team. It really is a team. It's never like, you just view everything is about the team, the unit. And so you work together as a team. This person, they're saying that, let me tell you that they're always on time. They hate being late. I hate being late too, to be honest. I will literally leave 2 hours early. Also, because I don't like to rush. Like, I'll get up at 1 in the morning, hand to God, as seen by some of my videos. I like to ease in, you know? I do not like to be rushed. I do think that's a commendable quality, I'm not gonna lie. I love when people are on time. It's a respect thing. Yeah, they respect everyone's time. They're all about respect and being helpful. Like you don't need to ask them to do something because they've already, oh, they're conscientious. That's the word. They're very conscientious and aware of how they affect space. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I like this person. Oof. But they're not a pushover. I know I just made them sound like Pollyanna with like the wholesomeness. No, they feel like a mountain. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to, because sometimes I get images of mountain or like certain things for people, but it's a different type of energy. So I'm trying to find, it's like they're wholesome and sweet and childlike, but they're not a baby. They're not a man child. They're not a girl child. Like they're very much a king or a queen or a high priest or high priestess or an empress or an emperor. Like they're top notch. They're um, oh, it's interesting. Going back to like that dreamlike state where they're interacting with you in the spiritual dreamlike world. Oh, they're giving me the song by Tiffany again. Where are my '80s night, late '80s babies at? Early '80s. Tiffany's. I think we're alone now. I think we're alone now. Yeah, I think we're alone now. Doesn't seem to be anyone around. Yeah, they want to get you alone somehow, but in this way that's like protected. There's something about hiding in the dream world or something. They want to connect to you, but it feels like it's private. It's secret. Okay, so we have Tiffany's. I think we're alone now. Yeah, holding your hand. Yeah, it's really cute because also this person is very passionate. They are like a little dragon because my dragon eyes are looking at me and giving me a little. I'll just show you. Very, very intense right now. So this person is like a dragon, but they're also like this little. Yeah, but it's your little kid's coming out. Oh, going back to what I'm saying. So it's as though maybe both of you, no one has really drawn out this like really tender, playful side. Like you didn't even know that that existed because maybe you had childhoods or it's just been so long because adulthood, it does, it kind of stamps it out of you. Oh man, I wish we had the technology at this point. I could just transplant this image and edit it in because it's just really nice. And I just love how, yeah, there's no talking. And isn't that really like the love language of the heart where like you don't have to talk? Again, a twinkle in the eye can set the tone. A genuine smile, a twinkle in the eye, you know, just take my hand, come run with me. Let's go to the secret place in the forest that's really magical. And then even when you arrive, it's still just like there's no talking. It's just like this really, oh man, and your bodies just go perfectly together. Yeah, it just feels, it's so nice, but very wholesome, just lovely. All right, spirits, anything else? It's just so domestic. This will really only be for someone who, or for the people in the crowd that are really looking to settle, like forever settle. This is like forever love. This is like, they just keep showing me, oh, you know what? They're showing me this card. Hold on. Let me find it. It's the 10 of Pentacles, but when you see all these baby owls, this is, they're really about the family, the home. Oh yeah, here we go. See? There you are. Look at all these little chiclets. Oh yeah, this person. I love this family photo of birds. Look at all their little faces. And it's so classic to kids. You have kind of like the older preteens smizing. One kid is yawning. They're not looking at the camera. You have the parents trying to have a nice family photo. So classic. Yeah, this one has one eye open because the camera has clicked. You can't really tell. Sorry, guys. Anyway. Well, I love this owl deck. I'm really into this owl deck as of late. It just... Oh, we have the tower. Yeah, let's get... What's going on? What's going on with you two? Just a quickie, because I want to get these macaroons done. I need a snack. I've been really good about the non-sugar, but you know what? I'm just one man. I just need a macaroon today. Also, I'm not going to lie. I made some Jell-O. Oh, my son loves Jell-O, so we had all these Jell-O boxes. And today, fuck it, no mom, no rules. I'm gonna eat the shit out of that Jell-O. I'm gonna eat the shit out of my macaroons. I'm gonna drink the shit out of my cocoa. Whatever. Do whatever I want. Okay, you two cutie patooties. Okay, I'm connecting. Okay. Is there anything? Who knows? Maybe there is nothing. Maybe it's just the channeled message. Judgment. Okay. This is the one where, again, that one owl is just really blasting. Very blasty. Okay, what's getting blasted into this? Oh, is this Polka Dot door? Maybe, yeah, someone needs, if anyone needs to get a big trumpet in their ear, it's old Polka Dot door talking to inanimate objects with a one-way conversation, but thinking that it's very real. Yuck. I'm sure if you go onto YouTube and put in Polka Dot door, you're going to see what I'm talking about. And when I was a kid, I grew up in the Northwest Territories, and we had one channel, CBC. And so after school, you were locked into the programming. It was always like Mr. Dress Up, Polka Dot door, some raccoons. Definitely by supper time, I was heading right into Road to Avonlea, which was like Kiss the Chef. Sarah Polly all day, all night. Ooh, Sarah Polly's a Capricorn, I think. Ooh, same birthday, I think, as Robbie Krieger from The Doors. Again, why do I have all these birthdays in my head? Couldn't tell you. I just do. Someone here might be a Capricorn. Okay. The Magician. Yeah, they're in the woods. Look, they have their little cape. It's so childlike. It's got a real Harry Potter, Narnia, the whimsy that children have. It's really nice. It's so sweet. When I looked at this quickly right now, I saw echinacea. Maybe you're going to heal some childhood wounds. Yeah, it's like both of your little kids, but not in that kind of classic like self-help, doing the work, talking to your inner child, healing trauma. It's just so whimsical. It's so light. It's the Six of Cups. Ooh, let's see if the Six of Cups. Okay, wait. Judgment to the Magician. Death. Okay. Tell me a bit more. I'm a little bit confused, Spirit. Okay. Hold on. Oh, yeah, this card. Oh, yeah. This is the one card in the deck. Okay, hold on. Let's back up here. So what has happened is this person heard the call. See this little guy? Sorry, the upstairs neighbors. I don't know. They get wild at the weirdest times. Okay. Heard the call. So they put on their cape. They got all their stuff ready. And the death card is facing my past. Like, so maybe a divorce, some kind of family unit. Something ended. Something ended. I'm gonna say this reeks of like divorce or separation, but something ended. Doesn't have to be divorce, but something ended. And it's in the past, so it doesn't feel super recent, but like close enough for this person to get the call to be like, you gotta go. Excuse me. So they're back in the boat. Back in the boat. See, Canadian Frost. Oh, maybe this was old Polka Dot Door Delulu. That Canadian Frost. And once you got the taste of the Canadian Frost, you're like, gotta go, daddy-o. You're like that Robin. You're like, what the fuck? You just stepped out of your nest. You're like, what? Excuse me? Like, it's just unbelievable. You're like, no. So you left. Okay. Now, on a completely different side now, and see, this is where we're getting a little bit racy. Okay, so one of you, this is my, okay, I don't know why, but every time I see this card, I keep hearing for someone, this is like a real self-pleasure, wanking, having a fantasy, where they're thinking about you. Oh yeah, where was it? It came out, oh geez, hold on. It came out the Queen of Swords, and I put it back in for a second, hold on. Makes sense when you can see it. Was it the Queen of Swords? That's the King. Where is the Queen? Hold on, guys. Hold on. We're almost there. Doot, 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 doot. That's you. Okay, Queen of Swords. You're going to be way back at the beginning again. I don't want to do this. Where did I put you? You were just here. Okay, hold on. Yeah. So, someone, because again, this is about thinking. I love this though, because it's gentle. It's not grimy, but this person, the way that their little wing, I don't know why. And then this like little burst of water, and with her eyes closed. Yeah, someone is having some very nice, and with the butterflies, again, not grimy. Also, self-pleasure, you know, it's a good thing. Get to know your body, get to know what feels good. So maybe for both of you, but one of you is definitely thinking about the other. Perhaps when they first wake up, because that's like the early dawn. You know, when you wake up and you're like, right before you're like, oh, make that coffee, get out of bed, but you're like getting in that dream state and you're kind of feeling good, and I don't know, you get the tingle where you're thinking about them because they're delightful. Anyway, and a lot of my readings comes up like bodily fluids, the bodily fluids, and I've mentioned it I think 2 or 3 times now, all the ejaculations that could ever exist. And if someone's thinking that females can't ejaculate, hello, go look on the internet if you need to. Okay, we don't need to get crass, but if you don't know that this exists and you're thinking that it's just the orgasm, you just have to put in squirt, okay? Not to freak anyone out. If you're prudish, cover your ears, put your little wings over your ears. But yeah, this is what I mean. Someone is very wholesome, but they're so balanced, but not grimy. It's just pure. The two of you are very pure, but like not Pollyanna pure. Does that make sense? Because even with temperance, it's this balance, right? You're balancing some kind of duality. It's usually like fire fire and water. Yeah, fire and water. Because see, she's got her hand dip here, even though I think that's a little bit more self-pleasuring. But the wing is up on the fire. So this like masculine, feminine, spicy, but tender. Yeah, it's very, is it Gloria Steinem? No. Who was the one that did all those paintings of the flowers, the vagina flowers? Yeah, these flowers blooming right here. It's very, very self-pleasuring. That's great. Love that for whoever's in the crowd. You go, girl. You go, guy. Okay. Well, is there anything else I need to know? It's macaroon time. Uh-oh. Oh, well, that's good. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, they're bringing in old Delulu. Okay. So who initially fell out, this is always like, this is 100% a narcissist, real cuckoo manuku. The Four of Pentacles. And I always say, when I get the Four of Pentacles, I always think narcissist, and especially with the Five of Swords. But look who came out, this ding-dong. Like I said, I usually put that back in the mirror. Get Grandma Florine's necklace to give it a kiss to be like, you're being handled, get out of here. Okay, so, yeah, Delulu's out, but what's great is that Judgment is back out. And I had said this in my other reading. If you want to go see it, it's like, Spirit is handling these people. Because, guess what came out with this? It's the Tower and Justice. And I love this Justice card I talk about all the time. See that crooked neck? That's that sassy where it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me right now? I am so bent out of shape over your behavior or over this thing that I'm now going to have to cock my head almost 180 degrees. Like, or no, I guess 45 degrees, whatever. Some kind of extreme angle. To be like, again, polka dot door style, to be like, what? Like, come again? You're talking inanimate objects, having a solo conversation? Like, yeah. Like, real off. So, but we're seeing this Tower with that Justice. So, it's being handled. Like, I hate to break it to these people. I don't get it. Like, go on Dr. Phil. I don't even like Dr. Phil, but like, just get a life. Oh, such a snooze fest. Like, but it seems like it's gonna be an extreme Tower. Like, yeah, I sound like Spirit's pissed. See this lightning? Even the grandmas. The grandmas are getting just like, we're done. We're done. Yeah. Time's up. This kind of behavior, unacceptable. Especially in this day and age with everyone's a goddamn therapist because everyone's been in therapy. Like, there's no excuses at this point. If you're not doing the work and you want to be a total fucking loser, a real shit smear, get a life. Oh, wait, I had some cards. Yeah, I don't have any tolerance for these people. There's nothing remarkable about being a loser. A real unhinged. Because here's the thing. There's some people who it really is like NPD for me is like, it's a choice. They know exactly what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and yes, it's a delusional state, but also they know exactly what they're doing. Some people have a type of sickness where they don't, and it does require treatment that will actually work on certain people, but with these real twisted, they know exactly what they're doing. Completely unacceptable. Like, that's why I put them in the mirror. Like, go look at yourself. This energy, who has the time? Who has the time to be stalking, harassing, being real skid mark? That's okay. Because, yeah. These two little lovebirds, whoever I'm connecting to. Keeps healing. There's some kind of... What is the Page of Swords? Oh god, my back is killing me. Okay. There's 2 little feathers. Oh, there's all these feathers. Receiving. What's the Page of Swords? What is the Page of Swords? Hermit. Hold on, one more. What's the Page of Swords to the Hermit? Yeah, it's Delulu. Yeah, Delulu. Because this Hermit card doesn't, like, when we really look, it can be a fun card, but really, this Hermit, like, look at this. Again, they've been in the Cave of Darkness. They look, and this one can be kind of an online stocky card. Ugh, just sickening. But with this, it's like, okay, you're being handled, and you're gonna be forced to look at yourself and to heal. Like, we're done. We're done. We're done. Death is coming in to finish this. Like, you don't get to just go around doing this. And maybe you got away with it for a bit, but yeah. Okay. Well, again, we're not going to put too much more energy into these. Give Ick the flick, because yeah, exactly, on the bottom, the Lovers. Wait, oh, sorry, 2 of Cups. Yeah. Aw. Yeah, that wing. It's the hug. I just really feel this big hug, and the way that your bodies go together, it's this really, like, I can just feel it. Oh, nothing beats a good hug. Am I right? Okay. Well, gang, somehow we made it to 42 minutes. That's it. I'm off to go make some macaroons, but I hope this was useful. And I'm really happy for you too. All right. Bye.